something, you won't get tired. You will appreciate the process because in the first place, you love what you're doing. I remember I wrote on a sticky note these phrases. Do it right the first time so you don't have to beg for a second chance. Do it right the first time so you don't have to beg for a second chance. I placed it in front of my study table and every time kapuyon ko, mutanaw ko adto, ma-pressure ko. And that's a good thing because I needed pressure to keep me going. 7. Surround yourself with the best people. I acknowledge that what I have achieved is not my sole effort, but this is a collective effort of me, my family, my friends, my teachers, and everyone was kind enough to show support. So let me have this opportunity to thank these people behind this success. Thank you to my friends. Thank you to my instructors from the College of Business and Accountancy and the College of Law. Thank you, Dean Edulan. Thank you, Dean Austral. Thank you, University of Bohol, for the many opportunities that you have given me. I am your proud product. And a final note, let me quote Theodore Roosevelt when he said, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." Graduates, when you're faced with difficulties, I want you to pause, close your eyes, and say this to yourself. I am a UBN. I am groomed to be a leader and an achiever. Trust that your university training has prepared you for life and has prepared you to conquer adversities. Again, congratulations, graduates, and good afternoon. To have that motivation fully well that I will be taking Bachelor of Laws thereafter. For my pre-law course, my choice was between political science or accountancy. I chose accountancy. I then came up with these 4 phases that I have to go through to become a lawyer. So these are the 4 phases. First, finish accountancy. Second, pass the board. Third, finish law school. And fourth, pass the bar. Eventually, I enrolled in this prestigious university. Thankfully, University of Bohol grants tuition fee discounts on all their students. And since I was the top one of my class, I was able to avail of 100% discount on my tuition fee for my first year. And for the succeeding semesters, I was able to maintain a grade of at least 1.5, and I continuously availed of the academic scholarship program. I graduated college in the year 2016, and then I said to myself, 1 phase down, 3 more phases to go. I took the CPA licensure examination in the same year and successfully passed the same. I said, okay, I graduated accountancy. I am now a CPA. I'm halfway there. Then in the year 2017, I enrolled in the University of Bohol College of Law. I remember meeting Dean Austral on the first day of our class. He told me, "Kaning law school, diligence ang kinahanglan ani." And indeed, Dean was right. It takes a lot of diligence to attend classes at night and on weekends, and to do extensive readings of cases, as in tambak, and to undergo rigorous recitations. When I got to law school, I was so eager to find a job. To be honest, I felt insecure. I was envious because my friends were already working, and they were providing for themselves, they were providing for their families, and then there was me. Sige ka pong pangayog, allowance sa akong parents. My father is a seafarer, and the whole time nga on board siya, ako lang mama ang mabilin sa balay. And so, naluoy ko, I wanted nga, mundan akong papa og work abroad so that they can be together kay 50s na bayang akong parents. But fate wasn't on my side. I tried applying for a bank and a power corporation, but both of them require overtime work, which is in conflict sa akong schedule, nga 5:30 to 8:30 class. So, wala to na wala, dili to para na ako nga job. Although I was able to avail of the Victoriano Bitirol Scholarship Program, I still need to pay for my food, for my rent, my transportation, for my books. So, ako na lang tong giantos, sige po kog pangayo og allowance sa akong parents. Napabaga na lang kog naong nangayo gapon kog allowance. Honestly, I felt pressured also, knowing full-time student ko and some of my classmates were not. Some of them had to work from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then diretso na og klase. I felt the need to excel, considering a full-time ko. I have full control of my time and I do not have any excuse not to study. And on my second year, so end of contract na sa akong papa, we do not have any source of income. So I felt the need to find a job na gyud. And luckily, there is a job hiring in University of Bohol Senior High Department. I applied and then I got hired as an accounting teacher. So for the next 3 semesters, I found myself juggling between work and school. In the morning, I have to teach in the Senior High Department for 3 consecutive years. In the afternoon, I have to study for my recitation. In the evening, I have to attend my law class. And after that, I still have to prepare for my lesson the next day. And it's exhausting. It's really exhausting. So I said, dili ni pwede nga set up, nag-review na nako because it might affect my retention. I wanted lawyering, so I'm gonna go for it. Bahala na. So I asked my brother to cover up for my expenses, and luckily, nisugot ra siya. Lo and behold, on July of 2021, I obtained my Juris Doctor degree. I said, 3 phases out of 4, 1 last phase to go. Now, on to the final phase, the bar, which is very challenging considering the health protocols in place because of COVID-19. These are the things that I have to face. Online review. I made a lot of adjustments considering bawal ang mass gathering, so review must be through online platform. And wala ba ako naanad nga online? So I made a lot of adjustments. Second is isolation. We need to isolate ourselves. The moment nga mag-positive ka o COVID, you will be barred from taking the bar exam. And what's worse, the antigen test was conducted just 2 days before the exam. So imagine, grabe nimong tinuon diha, 2 days before sa exam, you'll know nga disqualified ka to take the bar. The United Seniors Organization to thank for this opportunity to be your commencement speaker. My dear 2022 graduates, I am so proud of you. You have conquered and kept up with the demands of college education. You fought well and good, and look at you. You emerged victorious. Seeing you here today, wearing your togas and caps, only mean one thing. That is success. Finally, your efforts have paid off and you've reached another milestone. So allow me to express my warmest congratulations. I salute all of you. Before I got up in this stage, I was once like you. In 2016, I was a hopeful kid sitting in one of those chairs as a graduate. Because in 2021, we only had a virtual graduation ceremony. So now, allow me to share my story to all of you. I don't remember wanting any other profession other than lawyering. So you might ask, what sparked my interest in this? Well, honestly, it started with a high school yearbook. I wrote there, I want to be a lawyer.
Thank you for the love you gave to me. I'm glowing, glowing inside with your love shining through. Thank you for everything you do. I'm glowing inside because of you. Remember my growing years, they're filled with joy because you're there for me. You cast my fears away, you wipe those tears. Now all is bright, I'll always thank you for the glow. I thank you for the joy. Thank you for the love you gave to me. I'm glowing, glowing inside with your love shining through. Thank you for everything you do. I'm glowing inside because of you. Who knows what tomorrow brings? My glowing wings, you make me fly. I reach and now I touch the sky because of you. I'm soaring up high, so I must thank you for the glow. I thank you for the joy. Thank you for the love you gave to me. I'm glowing, glowing inside with your love shining through. Thank you for everything you do. I'm glowing inside because of you. Thank you, Ma and Pa.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. At this point, Attorney Marlumina Bite, the Vice President for Academic Affairs, will now petition the President of the University, Dr. Victoriano B. Tirol III, for the conferring of the titles and degrees of the candidates for graduation and for the awarding of their diplomas. After the petition, the UP President will confer the titles and degrees for the awarding of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of Academic Affairs and the UP President.
Di ba sa UB si Kuya Emma nag-eskwela? Wala, siya dire. Saan ni pag-graduate mo?
Dr. Victoriano B. Tirol III, President of the University of Bohol, by virtue of the authority vested in me as Vice President for Academic Affairs and acting upon the recommendation of the faculty through their respective deans, and after having complied with all the requirements prescribed by the University of Bohol and the Commission on Higher Education, I have the honor to present to you 767 duly recognized candidates for graduation from the various programs of the different departments or colleges for school year 2021-2022, and hereby petition for the conferring of titles and degrees and grant unto these candidates their certificates and diplomas with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities thereunto appertaining.
Attorney Marlumina Bite, Vice President for Academic Affairs, by virtue of the authority in me vested by the Board of Trustees as President of the University of Bohol, and acting upon the recommendation of the faculty and deans of the different colleges through the Vice President for Academic Affairs, and after having complied with all the requirements for graduation prescribed by the University of Bohol and the Commission on Higher Education, it is with distinct honor that I hereby confer the titles and degrees with all the rights, honors, and privileges, as well as the obligations, responsibilities thereunto appertaining to the 767 candidates for graduation from various programs of the first and second semester of school year 2021-2022. Congratulations!
Graduates, as a passage ride from one life to another, from that of a student to the members of the world of professionals, you will now please move your tassel from left to right. Thank you very much and congratulations. Please take your seats. And now we will recognize the very significant others of the graduates. Parents, please rise to be recognized. Thank you very much.
Teachers, members of the faculty, please rise to be recognized. Members of the Administrative Council, please rise to be recognized. And finally, members of the Board of Trustees, please rise to be recognized.
And finally, let us give our loudest applause to the Almighty God, who is the provider and source of everything. Thank you very much. In every special occasion, there is always a guest speaker. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, a candidate graduating Bachelor of Science in Criminology, magna cum laude, will now introduce the guest speaker. Let's give a hand to Donna May Olaer.
It is with great privilege to introduce our commencement speaker, who with her achievements is undeniably an asset to the academe and an inspiration to many. However, more than the achievements, let us be awed with her courage, determination, and most of all, hard work for making a name for herself. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker for today went to Zamora Elementary School in her primary years and graduated salutatorian. She studied high school at St. Anthony Academy from 2008 to 2012 and was awarded Best in English, Science, and Math. She then graduated as a class valedictorian. She finished her pre-law course, Bachelor of Science in Accountancy, in the University of Bohol. During her college years, she was a consistent Dean's Lister and academic scholar. She also received commendation for academic scholarship during the 2013 Achievers Awards. She graduated magna cum laude in March 2016 and passed the CPA licensure examination in October 2016 with a rating of 85.17%. She worked as an instructor for UB Senior High School and College of Business and Accountancy from 2018 to 2019. She pursued law school and studied Juris Doctor at the University of Bohol from 2017 to 2021. She was a grantee of the Victoriano B. Tirol Junior Scholarship Program and graduated magna cum laude in July 2021. She passed the bar examination with exemplary performance with a rating of 88.25% in February 2022. She became a full-fledged lawyer after taking the lawyer's oath and signing the roll of attorneys in May 31, 2022. currently a practicing lawyer in the city of Tagbilaran, also the accountant of Digal Architect and Builders and ZDC Corporation. She is an associate of Erickson and Rodriguez Law Offices. There is no better person to speak in front of the graduates of Batch 2022. We share the same experiences with her, from on-site to online mode of learning. Together, let us all welcome our commencement speaker, an alumna of this university, the pride of UB and the proud UBian. Together, let us stand and welcome our guest speaker, Attorney Deneb Saludo Doidora.
Thank you, Donna, for your introduction. To the Board of Trustees, headed by the Chairman, Attorney Ulysses B. Tirol. The Administrative Council, headed by the President, Dr. Victoriano B. Tirol III. The Vice President for Academic Affairs, Attorney Marlonina Bite. The Vice President for Finance, Dr. Maricel A. Tirol. To the Vice President for Administration, Mrs. Rhea Eva M. Montez. To the UBRPC Alumni Association, Retired Colonel Cesar Pamaong. Academic Deans, faculty members, graduates, parents, and significant others, friends, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon. I feel humbled and grateful for this opportunity to speak before all of you today. So I have
Physical therapy and occupational therapy. Dean Felita Torero of the College of Pharmacy. Dr. Dean Cesario Idolan, Dean of the College of Business and Accountancy. Dr. Janice Aurora Tirol Namo, Dean of the Teachers College. Architect Renner Renoblas.
And 7 for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics for your formal recognition.
Engineer Maria Lizelle Gallardo, Dean, College of Engineering and Technology.
Chairman Ulysses Tirol, from the College of Engineering and Technology, I present to you a total of 157 candidates for graduation with different degrees. 2 Associate in Computer Technology, 20 Associate in Aircraft Maintenance Technology, 34 Bachelor of Science in Aircraft Maintenance Technology, 22 Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, 22 Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering Major and Structural, 4 Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, 12 Bachelor of Science in Electronics and Communications Engineering, 21 Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, 3 Bachelor of Science in Geodetic Engineering, 3 Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, and 15 Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering for your final recognition.
Dr. Shirley Molina, Dean, College of Criminal Justice.
5 cum laude and 1 loyalty awardee for your formal recognition.
Architect Rainer C. Renoblas, Dean of the College of Architecture and Fine Arts.
Attorney Ulysses B. Tirol, Chairman Board of Trustees. From the College of Architecture and Fine Arts, I present to you a total of 3 candidates for graduation for the degrees in Bachelor of Fine Arts, major in Visual Communication, Advertising, and Bachelor of Fine Arts, major in Interior Design.
Maria Lourdes Lanyada, Dean of the College of Midwifery.
Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Attorney Ulysses B. Tirol, by the authority vested in me as the Dean of the College of Midwifery, We have 32 candidates for graduation in the diploma in midwifery with 5 highest honor. These 32 candidates and 5 highest honor graduates are presented to you for your formal recognition and for the awarding of their medals.
Atara da sa kilid si ate. Ay si daddy para dili ta siya makatakot.
Dr. Maria Asuncion Bersabal, Dean of the College of Hospitality Management, Tourism, and
Malubot
Nutrition.
na imong phone no.
Attorney Ulysses B. Tirol, Chairman of the Board of Trustees,
Picture ko na imong.
as Dean of the College of Hospitality Management, Tourism, and Nutrition, I have the honor to present a total of 72 candidates for graduation for the following programs: 5 for Associate in Hotel and Restaurant Management, 8 for Associate in Hospitality Management, 33 for Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management with 2 cum laude and 8 magna cum laude, 13 for Bachelor of Science in Hotel and Restaurant Management, 6 for Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management,